So, good afternoon, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and everyone. We are so honored to welcome all of you to be here, and welcome all of you to be here as like some minutes awarding session and Mekong think tank session as well. My name is Suhavan Sansupan.
My name is Hein Tazar. I'm a Sumana Young Professional, country coordinator from Myanmar. Today, I'm very happy to be here as your MC, and I'm very happy that all of you are today with us. Okay, so I would like to inform some of our agendas for tonight. First of all, we will have the opening remark. We will have some insight from the three critical persons who are the representative from the Mekong Think Tank program, representative from the Australia Embassy and Sweden Embassy for us. After that, we will have some introduction session and certificate ceremony for the Mekong Think Tank program fellow. After that, we will also have contest award ceremony for the Sumana Young Professional Photo Contents. So, after that, we will enjoy the dinner. So, may I kindly invite Mr. Tright to facilitate the opening remarks session for us. Yes.
Hello, test. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us this evening. As we have noted this morning, actually, and even starting yesterday, this week is a very important week for everyone. We would like to welcome you to the Mekong Environmental Resilience Week. So, as you know, in the next couple of days, and even today, we had some interesting discussions. And the aim of this week, as we've noted, is to strengthen collaboration, build linkages, and listen to like-minded and even divergent perspectives on the important issues here in Mekong region. And tonight and tomorrow as well, we will be featuring a colorful tapestry of cultures, backgrounds, interests, and experiences. And as highlighted by our beautiful, even my shirt today, we would like to highlight the diverse cultures that we represent here in the Mekong region and beyond. Today, we had the Mekong Regional Water, Energy, and Climate Alliance Forum. And tomorrow is another special day. We would have the Regional Roundtable on Building Climate Resilience, Bridging Science, Policy, and Practice. Tonight, our objective is to bring everyone together, both for this big events and to further build linkages. And as well as highlighted by our friends, to recognize the future of this region, particularly with the Mekong Think Tank Fellows and the Summernet Young Professional Network. So to formally welcome us tonight, we would like to call on Dr. Chayanis Kritasudtachiwa, the Program Director and Deputy Director of SEI Asia, to give us a few words. Kun Chayanis?
Thank you very much, Kuntawait. Kuntawai is really long-term supporters of our team. He really work together with us hand in hand. This is not really typical as a donors who really pay attention to the work, and I really gratefully thank him and also on behalf of our team. So I got 5 minutes, right? Always people say when I know I have mic, they really need to control me very well. I know all the time. What I want to share today is I'm so happy, and I want to share you that I have a dream. You know, more than 40 years ago, I don't say how many years ago, I was born in Nong Khai, and I am living quite close to the river, my house, and my friends really have many houses close to the river. And my dream when I was young is how can really I understand the problem, the issues well, because every year we will see that our friend's house really eroded to the river. And I really have the passions that I want to see how we can help and protect this and not to really have this really as a problem anymore. And that's why I decided to learn engineering. And I'm probably very few water resource engineering in Thailand at that time. So when I feel I got so much opportunity My family not really rich. We are kind of considered as a poor family. I got scholarship, and then I learned about this. And it took me really through the educations, they taught me about the engineering stuff, how important is infrastructures. And I really appreciate that. I know how we can protect the riverbank to protect our house. But it took me until after my graduation PhD, took me until I'm 30, turned 30. I just realized that protecting our riverbank will may cause the impact, the erosion to our friends, our relatives on Laos side. When I studied, I never really hear about this issue from my universities. It's not the fault, but it's just like the education system, the learning system is really make us in the way, educate us in the way to learn in such environment. That's why I feel so much appreciate and really whenever I meet with colleagues, really pro-development, infrastructure, whenever I talk with them, we really understand each other. But also through the work that I did in the past 20 years, I learned that water is not really just water as such. It's the life of people. And it's not only our life. It's the life of our neighbor. It's the life of our friends. And I have relatives in all 6 countries. In the Mekong, that's real relatives. So we really share and appreciate the beauty and the hardship of how we live in the Mekong region. And that's why I feel that now today, my dream is already come true. I already know a lot about the issue on the Mekong. I also have many friends and colleagues working, really have the love to the Mekong. And we are here coming and representing different initiatives, organizations, our families, ourselves, or our country. But we are here consuming a lot of the resources on the river. Even here, we are, in Bangkok. But electricity is so cold here. And also others is really importing or exporting. It's really actually we share the resources from other countries. So I would say we actually have high responsibilities to really take care of these issues, not only for ourselves, but also our future generation. And I'm so happy that nowadays we have social media and others. That's why it doesn't need for us to take until I'm turned 30, then I know that the impact and others to people. And that's why I feel today my another dream is come true to really see that we could really support and also encourage our young generation and colleagues to be in the position that they fully understand what the context, and also in the positions to say what they want to see in the future, where they will live continually for several decades to come. And today is a very nice moment that I think we have a good opportunity. And I want to say big thanks again to the Australian Embassy and also Swedish Embassy for continuing supporting young professionals in the Mekong region to be in the positions doing research. And also another aspect that we're highlighting today is to communicate what they really feel as the key messages to the public very well. And I will stop here. Thank you so much. And I hope everyone, if you have any dream, and your dream will come true, either today or tomorrow, and we will work together to make that happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kun Chayanis, for sharing your dream. And we equally share your dream for the Mekong region. Now I would like to call on Dr. Gemma Edgar, the acting Deputy Head of Mission for the Australian Embassy here in Thailand.
Thanks, Dwight, and of course, thank you for those kind words about my colleague. We're certainly very, very lucky to have Dwight working at the embassy, and I'm pleased that's been recognised by others here. Tonight, I'm really excited to be able to present some of the fellowships to some of the local researchers, and I suppose there's just a few points that I think it might be worth highlighting before I do so. The first really is, is to highlight the importance of supporting local institutions and people from the region in order to ensure that solutions are actually owned by the region, right, and fully understood. So the first group that I really want to thank is the host organisations. I know that it's not always easy to take on new people, and we very much appreciate you doing that. The second group, of course, to mention is SEI and the Swedish Embassy. A big thank you to both for bringing all of this together. We're very pleased as Australia to be partnering with both organisations. And finally, of course, I really want to congratulate and thank the fellows themselves, because without you and without your research, we won't see the kind of difference in the region that we want to. So a big thank you to everyone for being here today, and thank you, Dwight.
Thank you, Gemma, for joining us. We will be awarding the certificate, so we will invite you again in a moment. But now I would like to call on Dr. Erin Zink, First Secretary and Senior Research Advisor for the Embassy of Sweden in Thailand. Let's give him a warm round of applause.
Thanks, Dwight. And I'll be very short. I just want to say thank you to all of you for welcoming me to be here and to listen to you during this entire day. I want to thank to the Australian Embassy for making this possible today and tomorrow, and to SummerNet and to SEI and to all your organizations that have put the time in to come here and share your experiences and to work on this common project. I think that this is really a nice, when Chayannis asked me to say a few words, I thought, oh, what am I going to say? But then I thought, this is the best time to have a few remarks, because this is the beginning of the celebration part of the day. And I think it's really exciting to be able to be here to celebrate the new fellows of the MTT, and also to celebrate the photo stories that we're going to celebrate today as well. And related to the photo stories, actually to both things, I think that, there were so many important things that were said today, but one of the important things was the importance on focusing on bringing in new people, bringing in young professionals that are at the start of their career that can have a long, long impact for the next 20, 30, 50 years. And I think that's very important to celebrate that SEI and SummerNet and the Australian Embassy are making that possible today. And I also think it's really important to celebrate how we're finding new and innovative ways to share what we know and to share what we've learned from others through our research. And maybe next year it'll be poetry or literature, theater. Tonight it's through photo stories. And I think this is absolutely important to keep thinking about how can we show this knowledge, how can we share it, and in this way contribute to this atmosphere of freedom of expression, of freedom of sharing of knowledge. And I think earlier today when we talked about what kinds of principles and values might be behind this kind of alliance and this kind of network, you talked about a commitment to critical debate and discussion and constructive solutions. You talked about transparency and about trust. And I think things like this, through the photo stories and through giving the young professionals a chance to be a part and to influence, I think this is how we do it in practice. So really happy to be here and say, wow, let's celebrate these great things we have to celebrate. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you, Dr. Aaron. And we wouldn't stop. The celebration is just starting. So we would like to give the mic back to our MCs to start off our first part of the awarding ceremonies.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Drake, for facilitating the session. And also, we thank you, all the speaker, for your contribution also.
So next, we are going to move over to the introduction and certificate ceremony of the Mekong Think Tank Fellows. So I would like to invite Dr. Leonie Patient, Component 4 Lead, and Dr. Pumisai Siharat, Component 4 Co-Lead, who will be presenting the certificate to the Mekong Think Tank Fellows. Please welcome.
Good evening. Thank you. It's an honour for both of us to be up here this evening. I'd just like to start by saying that we've heard about fellows, and you may not know exactly what they are, so I'd like to a small bit of context for you. Dr. Pumasai and I are in charge of the professional development component of the Mekong Think Tank. Now, this is a really exciting opportunity, and one of the most important things that we do is actually recruit 32 fellows. And when I say we, I don't mean Dr. Pumasai and I, because we would select the best, which I think is what we have. What I mean we as a team. And what we're trying to do as a team is to find the best fellows that are going to be our agents for change for the future. So being a fellow at MTT is about looking to the future. What does the Mekong need for the future? What are the skills? What's the inclusiveness that we need? What's the diversity that we want to see? What are the countries that we want to have represented there? And that's what being a fellow is. It's a role where at the moment, many of them are currently based at SEI, but it can be at any host institution, as Dr. Gemma has already identified. And it's an opportunity for the fellows to grow and to learn, and for us to learn from them. So it's a two-way learning experience. And they get to really identify where can we make a change into the future and how can we support them going forward. And in that way, we don't see the fellowship as totally ending, we just see it as working forwards. So already they are collaborating with the Summernet Young Professionals Network, and we see that this network of young people, new ideas, exciting opportunities is going to go forward. So with that in mind, I would like to hand over to Dr. Pumasai, but before I do that, I'd like to invite Dr. Gemma Edgar, the Acting Deputy Head of Mission from the Australian Embassy in Thailand, to come back up on stage, and we will then present all of the fellows with their certificates and a small gift.
Yes, good. So should be evening or afternoon? Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Dr. Leonie. Today I'm very happy to be on stage. This is the first time. So I'm also very great to announce that we have the right person to support our component. Actually, we have 5 components. So I will start from the fellow from component 1. So may I call Ms. Tui, please come on stage. She's from component 1, yes. So please give a big hand. So the next is Mr. Wo Wak Tan. So he's working for component 2. He's from Vietnam. So the next is Mr. Si Sammeng from Cambodia. He's working for component 3. So next I would like to call Ms. Lam Nguyen. She's from Laos. She also working for us component 4. So next I would like to call Ms. Madina. She's working for Jesse. So next I would like to call Mr. Suwannawong. He's also working for Jesse as well. So please welcome. So actually we have 7 fellows. Today we just have 6 fellows. So maybe later we can get another one. Not today. Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. So I would like to turn back the microphone. Thank you.
So thank you, Dr. Pumisai Siharat and Dr. Leonie Pearson. And also congratulations once again for Mekong Think Tank Fellows. And next, we would like to bring all of you to the awarding ceremony session on the Photo Story competition, which is going to be very, very exciting moments for all of us. And also, we received like lots of wonderful submissions, and like I would say like it's quite hard time for judges to select like for 3 top like winners, and we're gonna announcing for today. And I know everyone gonna be curious about like who gonna be like the winner for today, right, Han?
Yeah, before we announce the winner, yes, we would like to introduce with our jury. Here, I would like to take this opportunity to express our special gratitude to all of our jury for your contribution, your time, your effort, and your expertise in selecting the winners of the photo story competition. Yes.
Okay, and now the moment that we have all been waiting has arrived, and it is my pleasure to announce the top 3 winners of the photo story competition under the concept of the border security. But before we present the certificates to the winners, I would like to invite Dr. Aaron Singh, First Secretary and Senior Research Advisor, Embassy of Sweden in Thailand, to join us on the stage. Please give a round of applause and please welcome. Okay, so now after careful consideration, the judges have selected the top 3 winner, and I know you all are eager to know who will be the winner for tonight, right, Han? Yes, and so now I am very thrilled to announce the second runner-up for like the photo story competition for today. So the second runner-up is Huay Chang Le from Vietnam. whose photo beautifully capture the richest regions of Vietnam's Mekong Delta under the name Freshwater in the Mekong Delta National Park. Now, evidence and then short page. You can scan QR code to access the photo story as well. Please turn on the camera for the second runner up, please. Please give a round of applause again. And then the first runner up is Ung Chanta from Myanmar, who showcased the photo of selling waters toward the water security. Congratulations again. And if you guys want to see what the photo that he took, you can scan this QR code to access the photo story as well. And now we have finally come to the most exciting moment of the night. And I am thrilled to announce the winner of the story competition today, which is he joined us in person today as well. And the winner of the photo story competition for today is Pashalapon Vipop Sukhavati and Bandavis Devjan. Congratulations! Please come up on the stage to receive their certificates.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Iran. Yes. And now, before we move on to the closing and photo session, and now here's the opportunity to gain some insight from our winner. We have some question for our winner to reflect something about their experience in the competition. So yes, so okay. Please, you can stand in the middle, please. Okay.
In front of.
Yes, in the middle, please.
Okay.
Okay, so we are some question to our winners to reflect something about their experience and how their feelings. Yes, the very first question is what inspired you to create the photos and the narrative on the photo story?
Okay, so actually we went to this Ban Tamui, Ubon Ratchathani for a few times before we get this a set of photos, because we actually do a research for our short film, and then we talk to the villagers and observe how they live their life and why they do that, and we start to think about how we can photograph or visualize the project of the set of photos. How can we take a photo of the fisherman livelihood in a simple way as they were. Yeah, and as we are the documentary filmmakers, so we familiar with the observation and the participatory technique. So we don't have to pay attention on the acting, so we can focus on the livelihood. And the next crucial thing is the lighting. because the lighting is always the heart of the photos. So what inspires us? Actually, it is the people of the people we work with, which is the villagers. We work as a part of the community because we want to get closer to them and try be able to like reflect their thoughts. So we document what we saw and what happened in front of us. And lastly, for the theme of the, according to the theme of the competition, water security for all. We interpret the water is crucial for the villagers, for everyone. The existence creatures depends on the water. If the rivers or the water resources are safe and secure, our life will be safe and secure as well. Otherwise, without the water, nothing is secure. This is the lesson learned from Ban Tamui at Khong Chiem village. After Mekong river are unpredicted and water is fluctuated, the villagers are insecure because of the jobs and income loss. So the message we want to convey is the more unstable the rivers are, the more insecure the people feel. Thank you.
Yes, the second question is, yes, as a young professional, what are some meaningful experience that you gained from this competition?
Okay, thank you for good question. Anyway, I just have the speed, but I don't read it. I just short answer question. The experience I get from the documentary filmmaker and this photo, that's a friend. I never get this experience in Bangkok. I am journalist in Bangkok. Anyway, I come to a lot of place in Thailand, but in the Ban Tamui village, we never truly understand how people living along the Mekong River. And we ate fresh fish and shrimp that we got from the Mekong River, forest bamboo from the mountain opposite the village, and organic vegetable which were planted along the river. We drank traditional liquor that's really delicious. We can buy it in Bangkok, in Thailand. It's a delicious liquor in Thailand. Yeah, thank you. This is the taste we could not find in the big city. We can buy it in the 7-Eleven, not supermarket. Anyway, the traditional liquor is the best experience me when we shoot this photo. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, our first winner. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and I would like to invite our first runner winner, Mr. Aung Chanda, and to have some more reflection on the competition. Sorry, we cannot hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Hello, I'm Aung Chanda, travel photographer and young Asian storyteller from Myanmar. During my trip to Vietnam, I took photos that show why water security matters for everyone. I met fish manga at a seaport who rely on water for their jobs. They use traditional boats to catch fish in the sea, which can be very touched with fish waste. These photos reveal how important water is in their lives and how have they worked to make a living. I love photography and storytelling, and this story of people struggling in the unpredictable seems me a lot to me. So I want to say thanks to this photo competition organizer for letting me share this photo story. It's a way to show how important it is for everyone to have access to clean and safe water. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ko Aung Chanda, for your reflection too. And now I would like to invite our second runner-up winner, Hao Chung Lee to have a small reflection for us.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Sorry, could you please open your camera?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay, you just so yes, you can start, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, so I took the photos on a trip to the uh, the U Minh Thượng National Park in Vietnam, the Mekong Delta. There I met the people living in like an area around the core of the national park, and then I see that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, sir. Just your reflection. So, how you what's your how should I say it first to participate in these competitions, or how is your feeling for being participated in this competition? Just your feeling and just some more reflection. Yeah.
Okay. This is my honor to win the third place of the photo story contest. I don't know how to.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, sir, for your participation also. Yes.
So congratulations once again for all of our 3 top winners for today. I would say like your creativity and passion for water security in the Mekong region has been truly inspiring us. And before we close this session, I would like to invite the winner and all judges, SYP team, Dr. Aaron Singh, Dr. Shayanit, and Dr. Chantana to come up on the stage to take a good photo. This is gonna be like the moment that we're gonna celebrate together for our hard work. Please. And also like our jury as well, please come up on the stage.
SYP team.
Okay, SYP team, please join us. Thank you so much. Okay, so finally, we are like gonna closing like this session right hand, and so I would say let's all enjoy a delicious dinner for today and take advantage of this networking opportunity to connect with each other and continue our important work towards a sustainable future for the Mekong region. Thank you again for being a part of this wonderful session. Thank you.